Hey everybody, JC here at JCTV. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the first video. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This first video is all about new beginnings. Duh, where else would you start? So today we're gonna just start out by going on a little adventure. Heading out, gonna go to one of my favorite places, which is a park right down the street. Like to walk there every day, get a good start to the day. So heading down to Taylor Park. So come along with me and we'll get going here. Got my old trusty walking shoes here. They look a little funny, but they're absolutely necessary for me. Getting older and, you know, can't wear normal shoes anymore. So I got these. They're more like wide toe box shoes, and I can walk miles and miles with these here, where you know, some of the other shoes that I had before, you know, couldn't get very far with them, or it would cause foot problems or ankle problems, things like that. So let's get these bad boys on. All right, so it's a blustery 60 degrees here in Florida today. Got to go out my side gate because I got construction going on in my street here. Well, here we go. A little bit of wind. Kind of cold. For us Floridians, anyway. Down by the Pinellas Trail here. About a block. I live about a block away from it. Pretty nice. I'm gonna show you guys a little glove today. Little dad joke. You'll hear a lot of those. Sorry in advance, or not sorry. Who let the dogs out? Who? Get this oddity here. It's been here for a couple months. I don't know what happened here, but I don't know if somebody just like dug around that tree, or if it's an alien. Be like signs, right? Who knows? One of the many mysteries of Largo, Florida. All right, heading up on the entrance to the park here. This is Taylor Park entrance. Well, my entrance. There's other entrances. Pick a path. Pick a path. I always go left. I'm left-handed, and also, you'll see why here in just a few. Beautiful day, though. Beautiful day. Always enjoy walking through here. It's my favorite place to walk. It's a block, maybe two from my house. It's about a block from my house, and always some really cool stuff to see here. I don't know. It's just enjoyable. People see pretty much the same people every day walking through here, always kind of smiling. Got a theory about that, you know, the outdoors and walking and just getting out, you know, brings out the best in people, getting them away from the hustle and bustle and all that stuff. But anyway, we don't need to get philosophical. All right, so heading a little deeper into Taylor Park here. This is where it gets kind of interesting. See a lot of cool stuff. Sometimes you'll see, you know, all kinds of birds and things like that. But what I think everybody here is looking to see is alligators. If you'll notice here, do not feed or molest the gators, right? Also, don't take the fish either. It's a beautiful area, beautiful place to just come and hang out. Great place to be able to walk every day. See if there's any critters out here. I see people out here every single day looking for gators, looking for critters, whatever they're taking pictures of, all that stuff. Morning. There you go. Yeah. You're good. You're good. He didn't like me getting up in his spot. I wouldn't either. Lots of boids out today. Lots of boids. There you go, here's the other side. Lots of cool spots in here. The old Taylor Park. And the other side. Got a lone boyd over here. I don't know much about bird names and stuff, so I can't help you out there, but I'm sure somebody can tell you what that is. I call them all ibises, so I think just because I like dad jokes. I biss you a lot. You didn't like my joke. Walking through this little area, this is my least favorite part. Just because it's kind of like sketchy. This place is infested with alligators, and this area is a little bit like tight to walk through. So I'm gonna show it to you. Every time I walk through here, I kind of tense up a little and go a little bit faster. But yeah, check this out. Down here, and you have to walk through this little path over here. Pretty sketch-tacular. Over here, this is a rare morning. I usually would have seen probably 4 or 5 gators by now, but it's a little later than I normally go out. And it's cold, it's windy. I don't know, maybe they're like me, they don't like that stuff. At some point, I got to a point here where cold weather just didn't work for me. So for the last couple of years, it has not been my friend. Got a nice bench here. You can chill out, check the scene. Very calm. Very calm. And I don't know, I was just thinking, today said, you know what? I'm gonna start doing my first video today. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. You know, had some things that I was working on, and had some health issues about 2 years ago. High blood pressure, all kinds of stuff like that. Just normal everyday stuff getting in the way. Job, and you know, working too hard and all that stuff. And you know, so today's about beginnings, right? And you know, beginnings are hard. Beginnings are hard sometimes, you know. Beginnings, it's hard to just get started. You know, you think I can't do it, or I missed this thing, or I'm in the middle of it and I should have started here, or I missed this thing that I could have filmed or done, or whatever it might be. But you know, I'm here to say, just do it. Just start. Just get out there and do what you want to do and enjoy it. And you know, I feel great just getting going today and doing the things that I want to do. It just kind of reminded me about last week. I think I had worked for 2 months straight, about 15 hours a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. And it really drained me. And I do these walks every day with a 20-pound weight vest. And it's been great for me. I lost 20 pounds, over the last 2.5 months or so, and really have dedicated to trying to get back in shape and all that good stuff. But I went out with the weight vest last week and I couldn't do it. I was so exhausted, and it was just really hard. So getting back out today and restarting, and there's always a reset button. You just gotta take it easy and get back to it. So pretty excited, pretty stoked, and can't think of a better way to start this channel off, JCTV launch, than coming to an awesome place like Taylor Park. You never know what's up under there though. And that's the thing about Florida. You gotta watch where you're walking. Watch where you're walking. So another thing that I love that I haven't been doing a lot of is disc golf. And this is a great park because as I flip around, a disc golf course. And not only is it a disc golf course, it's probably one of the better courses I've played. I've played just about every course in Florida that you can think of. Used to play a lot back in the day. 45 in a couple weeks, so back in the day was 20-ish years ago. But just a really awesome place to play, to walk, do all the things that you want to do. Enjoy the sounds of Taylor Park. This park is really cool, but like I said, you got to watch out. And with this disc golf course, it brings a lot of folks from out of town. May not know what's lurking in the water out there, but we've had a couple people go in looking for lost discs, playing disc golf, or just looking for discs in general to go back and sell them or do whatever it is they do with them. And gators have gotten to them. It's, when I say that the water's infested, it's not as bad. I think they took a good chunk of gators out at some point, but they're everywhere in there. And there's some that are big enough to really grab a hold of you. So you really got to watch out, and you got to kind of decide, is it really worth it for that $8 Valkyrie that I got, from a used truck somewhere in Daytona. So and I'll show you what I mean. This is I think it's hole, I think this is 14, 13, I don't know. Been a while. But yeah, down in here, I mean, it literally says it right there. Don't feed these guys, which means don't get in there. Because if you do, you're kind of feeding them. And the other thing, you gotta watch out for snakes, moccasins, things like that get up in here in these, on this shoreline here. So, beautiful place, awesome place, respect it. Don't get in the dang water. More of the disc golf course. Just a great spot to play disc golf. Spent a lot of time out here. And we'll continue to. This guy's hunting. Either hunting or trying to get away from me. Listen, dude, I don't blame you. Like watching a dinosaur hunt. Oh, you get something. Another awesome spot to sit. I don't do much sitting around here though. Not really the sitting type, to be honest with you. I don't do enough sitting around and smelling the roses and stuff like that. Never really was like that. Always been a let's get to the next thing kind of guy. So, I don't know, maybe that's something I'm trying to conquer by doing this vlog or whatever the heck you want to call it. Oh, look at this. This dude over here. Danger schmanger, right, buddy? Danger schmanger. He's not concerned. Or she. He or she. I don't know. I don't know how to tell these things. I'm not a nature doc guy. But I like nature. A little bit. Enough. These are fun holes here. You shoot from here. And you go usually down in here somewhere. So if you're a right-handed guy, that disc is gonna go like this. Somewhere in here. Me, I'm left-handed, so my disc goes out over the water and glides right in there. Or left in there. Advantage lefties. Which, I mean, look, we don't get a lot of advantages, us lefties, right? I go to a guitar store to buy a guitar. Probably 3 guitars sitting there. So, it's pretty, don't ever get to try any of the guitars that I want. And, usually they cost me a lot more when I buy them. Lefty mitts for playing baseball and stuff like that. Harder to find. Usually gonna cost you a little bit. I think I typically, for guitars, I spend, I don't know, $400 or $500 more for a guitar. And usually I don't get to play it before I get it. Or I get to play one upside down, which, if you ever played an upside down guitar, that's not fun. And it also doesn't really give you what you need to make an informed decision. So look, let us lefties have this one. These 3 disc golf holes where we might not. We got less chance to throw it in the water. But I will tell you, this is what, hole 9? This is how you would be shooting. So a righty, like I said, you'd probably have to get up here somewhere, right? Lefty, get it out over the water. Now the problem is you got to get it back here. On a day like this where it's windy, good luck. No thanks. Enjoying a nice little semi-brisk walk. Like I said, I'm recovering from just being completely exhausted from working my face off for 2 straight months. So this is a nice little walk. And we'll work our way up into bigger walks. And last week at this time, making this walk was really hard. I felt exhausted. Felt like there was no way that I would make it. So pretty stoked to be able to just get out here and do this. Pretty cool. And I might add, not a bad spot to be living. A block from this wonderful paradise here as a GMC rolls by. And another GMC Sierra. Insert GMC Sierra commercial here. Please do. All right, so this is a cool spot. This little bridge here. Got the awesome waterfall here. Usually see fish, and sometimes you'll see gators here. I'll see if I can find. I had a video of a gator that I had videoed a couple months ago. But from this, that's where we started out over there. Now we're over on the more domesticated side and hanging by a glorious waterfall. Who says there's not waterfalls in Florida? Try not to get too close to these guys. Well, you don't like it. It's all right, buddy. I'm good. I ate breakfast already. He's not happy. Or maybe he is. Maybe I don't know. Like, I don't know. Somebody tell me. Maybe he's that's like, maybe that's how he shows his level of stokedness for me to be in the area with him there. That's the water in there. I mean, you could go in, but really, why? You never know what's lurking under there, and it's not the best water in the world. That caution tape doesn't make you feel good about walking by there. I'll tell you what. There's a spot where on Sundays you get some old timers out there playing bagpipes. Haven't heard them in a little while, but normally this time of year, or when we get closer to March, I hear guys playing bagpipes out here on a Sunday. Oh, I see it. There's a big guy out here. Finally found one. This is a big dude too. I don't want to get too close to the edge here, but I don't know how big he is. Well, he's big. Look at that big boy. Out there hunting for some brunch. I think it's brunch time. A little brunch time action. There he goes. Not sure where he's going. Not sure where he's going, but hopefully nowhere near me. There he is over there. Looks like he's heading towards the deeper. Maybe he already got his lunch in, or breakfast, or brunch. I think we said brunch, right? There he is. Or she. He or she. Or they. Or them. But you stick around long enough with this channel, you'll see a lot of cool stuff like that. As I get used to how this camera works. He's a big boy though, or big girl. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Move on and keep stepping. There's another little cool spot over here. There's a little bridge here you can get up on. Takes you to a island where you can go out. We'll go there another time. I just wanted to get out here where I could get another angle on this gator, but this is a cool spot. You can get out here, kind of be surrounded by the water. All right, get back over this bridge. We'll come out here another time. Plenty of time for exploring later on. Pretty awesome day. I tell you what. Like I was saying before though, starting out is hard. Starting out is probably the hardest thing. Probably the hardest thing you can do. You know, just do it. Just go do it. You'll never have the right stuff. You'll never have the perfect conditions. But the reality is none of that really matters, really. Just go do your thing, have fun, enjoy, and see how it goes, you know? You never know. You never know. Got some, this is a pretty sketchy area too. When you look at the woods backed up with the edge of the lake here. Boy, you want to feel like you lived in the morning? Come out here around 7 a.m. when you see 5 or 6 gators and just come through this area here. Pretty good way to start your day. Get a jump on your day. Hopefully the gators don't get a jump on you. There's all these tire tracks and stuff through here, which definitely could lead you to believe those are gator tracks, but pretty sure they're not. But you never know. We don't want to speculate, right? Right. Looks like a spot where gators might come up, but oh, there's a little guy right there. See him in there? He's tough to see, but he's in there. A lot of seedy characters hanging out around a boat ramp over here. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Over here is where I was walking through here one day. About 6-foot gator just motoring right down this road right here. And I was walking right about here. I was right about here and he walked right past and I didn't, and it was like 7 in the morning. So I was just waking up, doing my morning walk, and he was just trying to go from there to there. Look at my gimbal skills. Just going from there to there, just doing his thing, getting back home. But he scared the crooked crap out of me. So, and I ran. I ran so far away. Probably made very high-pitched squealing noises. And I thought I was running faster than I was. Morning. How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Can't complain. But yeah, I was running probably 2.5 miles an hour. I thought it was probably 15 miles an hour, but knowing my land speed and what I'm capable of, it was probably a lot less than what I thought. And it probably didn't look so graceful, but I got away. Obviously, got all my limbs. Coming to the end of the park here. This is a really cool spot. Very chill, except for the fire engine or whatever's going on in the background there. But yeah, this is it. Taylor Park. Favorite place to walk. Again, I'm very partial because I live right down the road. Oh, excuse me. All right. Very partial. Morning. So, there we have it. First video, JCTV. Hope you enjoyed, or at least got to see something that you don't see every day here in the beautiful state of Florida, Largo, Florida. If I didn't mention it before, Largo. If you're not sure where Largo is, Clearwater Beach, right down the road from Clearwater Beach. Indian Rocks Beach is right down the road from us. And Tampa is kind of where people know the best, right? People, when you say Tampa, they know Tampa. But Central Florida area on the west coast of Florida, can't beat it. Lord knows I've tried, but for a dude in his mid-40s walking around in December, mid-December, and 63 degrees out, a little bit of wind, and that's cold, not doing too bad, not too shabby, right? So here we go, back to the entrance, or entrance. I think I said it in French, I'm not sure. There's the YMCA over there. There's the construction setup area where all the guys from Keystone, they come from, they get all their stuff there. They put all the dirt there. Great dudes. They've been in our area for, gosh, since summertime. Early summer, they've been in our area working, and great guys. I will tell you, nothing better than having a bulldozer ride past your, because basically I live on the street where they come in, end of the street. Nothing better than having a bulldozer ride past your window at 6:45 in the morning. It's a good wake-up call. Lets you know to get up, get rolling. Get up, get out, and get something, right? Oh, man. I'm not good at goodbyes, as you might have realized. I like to talk. As I get more comfortable with this concept, I'll be talking a whole lot more. So we're gonna do a lot of stuff traveling around. Got a trip coming up in a couple weeks. Gonna be going to Helen, Georgia. Check out German themed town there, and then gonna be heading up to see some relatives in the Carolinas, going to Sparta. Very cold place. Not excited to do cold weather, but excited to see some folks I haven't seen in a while, see what's going on up there. A lot of stuff I'm looking forward to. Heading into New Year, turning 45 in January, so pretty stoked about that. You know, gonna plan some trips, film some things, have some adventures, and just have a great time, great life. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.